Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing in here? Still got a little bit of water left. And need to fill up on food. Each year our goal is to grow and produce more food. And this year is no different. Actually, this year is a little different because we've been motivated by everything that's going on to produce even more. So this year my goal was to start producing our own meat and our own chicken dinners. And we got 50 of those. Well, in here is only half of the 50. These are Cornish crosses that we got from Murray McMurray Hatchery. Pretty excited about it. And this has been their first night outside. Yesterday we moved them into this chicken tractor outside for them to begin eating fresh grass and bugs and getting some sunshine, nice, even more airflow. So as you can see here, it's time to move them. I also need a little bit more water and a feed. Still need to get a feeder. So Selah, if you go ahead and take out their feeder, and we're gonna go ahead and move it. And since this is our first time moving them, I want you to watch them as I move it and make sure we don't crush anybody. I think they'll be fine, but let's try to see. Their first time doing it. Our first time doing it with them. We've moved chickens and chicken tractors numerous times before over the past few years that we've been homesteading. But this will be the first time moving this batch. Hopefully we don't crush anybody. All right. Gonna go slow. How we doing, Selah?
Fine. There we go. We got it.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right.
That was good for the first time being moved.
Yeah. All righty. How we doing down here? Everybody looks happy. Hey, Micah, do they look happy to you?
I'm gonna open the door.
You don't need to open the door. Crazy guy. They got moved on the grass, new grass. You like our chicken dinners?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a couple videos ago, I made an announcement that we're going to be getting a new animal here on the farm. We're going to be adding a new animal to our operation here, to our homestead. So today is the day that the animal will be here. It's supposed to be here. It's actually on its way, or on their way. So, should be here anytime now. Hey Micah, could you fill up the feeders for us? There's a feeder that we're using right on top of the grid there. So we'll put it there. And then we're gonna go ahead and feed our other chicks in the well house. Oh, we forgot their water. How could I forget your water? Say, come on, farmer, get the water. Hello, rest of the flock. How are we doing? Looks like you guys need some more feed. And the water's a little low. So let's go ahead. Got that one filled up over there, Micah? All right, we'll take your water out. If you can put the water out in the grass. I'm gonna kick you out. This feeder needs to be filled up. Mike, if you can fill that feeder up. That's no way to That's perfect. Whoops, thank you. Breakfast time. I recently saw a video from Sow the Lands. Our friends Jason and Lorraine there came up with a neat water that I may try. This is what we're using right now, but definitely always open to experimenting when we can and finding out what works for us. But like I said, that's what we're using for now, but we may try to switch it up a little bit later. Well, even though we have a new animal coming, actually I should say animals, but it's still the same kind of animal, but multiple ones of it. I know I'm keeping the suspense going. I'm not 100% sure where the area will be for them.
Can I walk with you?
So Selah, do you have any areas in mind of where you think that we should put these animals? One area I'm thinking of is right back here behind the garden in Permaculture Orchard, where we are working on, but I'm not totally sold on it yet. Person who is bringing the animals is actually bringing some fencing and supplies to go with them. So, but what do you think? I'm looking at this area right here now that we're here, thinking of maybe putting them through here, because they can function in wooded areas.
And in grass.
So, and grass. With running the animals in this area, it also helped kind of keep it cleaned up, and maybe we can run the chickens after them. So, I'm thinking this might work. There's a few trees, but it's not totally jam-packed with trees like it was where we had before we started culling out the trees up there where our orchard is now, but it does have a few trees. But it was crazy where we had when we had the trees there before. It was just jam-packed with trees. Couldn't even
barely go in.
Yeah, couldn't even move things around easy at all. Here. Check out the squash we have growing here. There we go. I'm gonna eat one of these. Alrighty. You want some squash? You don't have to clean them off. It's not that dirty. You get some good microbiomes in there at the same time. I think overall in our society, we're too sterile. I heard a really good talk from Joel Salton on Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about that. And I've noticed since the years that we've been out here starting the homestead, my allergies and things that have gone away. I used to have allergies, seasonal allergies, but now that I'm out here more connected with the environment, I really don't have allergies anymore. So I know that has to do with the lifestyle. And at first it almost seems like when you go outside it makes it worse, but it does for a time, and then your body, I don't know, there's a lot of communication that goes on in your body, and our bodies just tend to overcome those things as my body did.
You build your immune system.
Yeah, you build your immune system, your body, and the good bacteria, and you got all kind of good stuff going on in there when that happens.
Yep.
Well, right over here on the other side of our house is another area that I'm considering putting these animals in. And that is somewhere right over here in these woods. Really overgrown here, and I don't even know how we'd set up the fencing for it. So it's another possible area, but got a long way to go to get it anywhere where we can try to do anything in here. So overall, we use animals for multiple purposes here. Yes, we use them for like the chickens and ducks. We use them for eggs, and now some for meat. And we'll continue, but at the same time, the animals help us with managing the environment here as well, with keeping grass and weeds down. And there's really a mutually beneficial relationship that we have going here. So we're trying to keep that going. What you guys doing over here?
Nothing. Nothing. That's betting him.
Well, this is one new animal that we've added to the homestead. This is not the animal I was talking about. Just a couple days ago, this cat just mysteriously showed up, and Selah actually found him, and he is way underweight. But Josiah's a cat man. He's really been.
And I cat man.
You're a cat man too? Well, they're cat man, and they've been doing a good job taking care of him, and he's been coming around more and more, hanging out with them, and getting adjusted to it. So that's part of our life here on the homestead too. Sometimes animals just show up. We don't know what his name is, but Josiah's named him. What'd you name him?
Slim.
Slim. What's his last name? Slim Cooley?
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh, there's a truck. Is that it? Is that the animals that we're getting?
Maybe it's Mr. Evan.
Maybe so. You think it is?
Animals.
Yeah? Mr. Evan with animals?
It's the animals. And got a table with them.
Yep. That is Evan. And For those of you who've seen our videos here recently, Evan has been helping us with the renovation on our yurt, and he is actually the one bringing us these animals. Hello!
You guys would like this. We brought a little gift because it doesn't fit in our little apartment.
Driving the
I've been walking up and down hills.
Oh,
you know how
man.
it is there. So I am like,
Oh man, I was wondering about that. I figured you had a lot to do.
yeah, it was more than I was expecting. So
Exciting. Alrighty.
So we got a lot of fun.
First, I was wanting to see if I could show you the area that I'm thinking about putting them in, and
Okay.
you can just let me know if that's even
Absolutely.
what you think.
Yeah.
So Evan and his wife Kyra are moving from the property that they were into an apartment, right?
Yep.
You guys are in an
Yep.
apartment.
Short term. Yep.
So we're gonna be watching over these animals while they're living it up in the apartment.
Yep, that's right. Little balcony gardening, you know.
So I'm thinking of running them in here in this area, and so that way they could eat whatever.
Definitely. Yeah.
And we can pull part of it on the grass out there or whatever as well.
Definitely.
But you just kind of let me know what you think.
Yeah, I think we can get. I guess we. Where are you thinking of running it to?
I'm not sure. I was thinking of maybe if I could move it in sections when they need to move
Okay.
in this area. But we kind of got stuff to play with. I am gonna leave. I do have to leave this area open.
Okay.
Because I do want to run chicken tractors through here, but I can use portions of it, like I can use
Yeah.
that side.
If we're off, can we come where the
Yep.
grass is a little shorter?
Yep.
There won't be as much interference with the wire.
Exactly right. That's one reason I keep it down.
As long as you can get through.
Yep.
And then what we can do is go that way, and then I have another fenced in area that
Okay.
the last sheep is still at.
Okay.
When we sell her, we'll be able to take that fence and then we can rotate.
Sounds
And
good.
that way you're not worrying about changing the fence
Yep.
while the goats are
Yep.
in the one field. So
Yeah.
cool.
So there you have it. He told you the animal that it is. Goats. That's where the stegosauruses are.
It's the Stegosaurus. let me check to make sure he's.
How'd you get them in there?
They actually went in pretty easily. Here's the side view.
You want to peek in
So
there,
they're
Josiah?
Hello.
They're tied in so they don't
Oh.
move around too much.
Wow. And then there's a little one way back there.
It's cute. Their eyes look creepy.
Why do they look creepy? They might think your eyes look creepy. So I'm thinking if you could just drive back down the driveway and then pull into the grass area. You don't have to pull in there far, but just enough to where it.
Where we were just walking.
Where we were just walking.
Okay.
That way we won't have to carry stuff far away.
Yeah, you don't. It's right there.
Let's bring you over this way.
Now the two brown ones are really easy going and easy to work with. The two white ones are like, you want to make sure you be strong with them.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
There you go.
You wanna walk?
You want to walk them?
Got to be strong with them. Don't be afraid of hurting it. I don't think you'll be able to hurt it.
She's really calm. This is Kyra's baby. All right. So maybe see if we can tie him over here
All right.
to a tree or something.
About one of these trees
Yeah, anywhere.
over here.
Yeah, anywhere will do. There you go. You got a puller.
You're getting a little snack.
That's right.
There you go. Eat some of that. Eat some of the poison ivy. Helps me out.
Right. It'll all be gone. I usually try to make sure I wash my hands after I'm handling ropes. All this stuff out in the poison ivy, you can
Oh yeah.
try to not touch your face.
Good reminder. Good reminder. So these two are the boars.
Yep.
Correct. Okay.
Yep, they're 4 Kiko cross,
Okay.
and they're a you know, slightly heavier goat. They're really good with eating brush. They'll actually eat more than the dairy goat. I like them for brush clearing because they just keep eating. Come on. Look at that, right to it.
Cleanup crew.
Yep. These are my favorites. They just eat. They make life really easy for me.
Pretty hefty.
Yep.
Now, what's your long-term goal for these with this particular one, the boar?
So with the long term, it's really up to how things work out for you guys.
Okay. Main reason I ask is, would you ever want to have them slaughtered for meat for us and we could share?
That's the ultimate goal, is for them or to breed them for kids, because the younger meat will actually be tenderer. Okay. So the general idea before we needed to move temporarily was to do something where it's a kind of like a they usually after their first kidding will have don't quote me on this, but oftentimes they'll have twins or triplets. Okay. So you can double your herd very quickly as you get rolling. So the plan was to have them both kidding, and then be able to have, you know, yearling meat or what have you. But you know, it was still experimental in some ways. So,
but that would be what I would like out of it, is to be able to have a system where we could have meat where we're reproducing and meat and sharing meat. Yep, definitely. And you guys raised goats growing up though, right? Yep. So you know a little bit about
raised
this.
Maybe up to a dozen or so at a time. So
wow. Okay.
My mom used to have registered dairy goats and was very into it. So.
Well, if you could walk me through setting up a system and we could have meat together.
Absolutely. So this one and the other one are tied, the mother and daughter. Okay. So they're really, you know, very tied to each other. Okay. So she's acting a little,
because she doesn't want to pull away.
She's like, well, she follows the mother around.
Yeah, okay. The other one's calling for her.
Yep. So we're gonna put a.
Hello.
How do you like that one, Josiah?
I like it.
So the cool thing about these, well, any goats that are like a full-size goat, they'll stand up on their back two legs, and they'll eat everything within, you know, almost within head level. Okay. So like up to here. So,
wow, so
it's really good for clearing.
High, they can reach up.
And it'll kill off like any of the poison ivy that's traveling up trees and things like
fantastic.
That. So they'll just eat it down. Wow. So with the dairy goats, they don't need to eat as much brush as these guys just eat all day. Okay. Just keep moving.
Sweet.
So, can I handle this one? Yeah, absolutely. This is younger. This is the mother. This is the matriarch of everybody, where she's the boss in the pecking order. Okay. So she has shorter horns. She has shorter horns, so she has more of a. Here we go. She has more of a, like, I think it's the Kiko. Okay.
I love seeing something just eat this poison ivy. It just brings joy to my heart.
These guys will do it. If you tie it up like like to this tree right here,
just go to town.
And she'll eat it all down, probably by the time we're done fencing.
So what do you think about the goats?
Kind of like a dinosaur.
What do you think? Would you rather have a T-Rex or a goat?
A T-Rex.
Buddy, I don't think we have enough meat to feed a T-Rex though. Yeah. Do you think you'd be happy with just the goats?
Yep.
You sure?
What's that poison ivy? Alright, it's time to get some fencing set up.
They're like the pin and lock here. Okay. So you put it through, and what happens is the other type that you can kind of bend the wire once over, it'll come out sometimes if the wire's loose or if you're moving stuff, and then you're trying to go fix stuff.
Gotcha. And you got these at Tractor Supply?
Yep, these are just at Tractor Supply, nothing special. But it pins it in, and then all you have to worry about is like pulling the tensioner, you know, pulling it tight, and it's just easier. Okay. So yeah.
All right, start grabbing posts.
I can actually drive up. Maybe if you want, I can get myself out of the driveway here, and then we'll put the posts out, lay them out, figure out exactly how you want it, and then then we can pull the wire once it's set up.
What are the white goats' names?
That's Helga, and that's Olga, and that's Hazel and Basil.
So Helga, is that right? And Olga over there. And Miss Hazel. Oh, look at this.
Lily, you want to hold it now? Sure.
So I was buying 6-foot posts, but as I started putting them in, you don't need 6 feet of height for the goats. They're gonna try to go under, or you know, head height. Gotcha. So this is like perfect. All right. So these are for the 2 posts.
You want to do it? Try this side. There you go. Whoop, you got it. Good job.
Whoa!
Get a little bit of workout. That farm fit.
So as I'm unwinding, to push it all the way through. There we go.
So while Mike and Evan are gonna finish up putting in the fence and running all the wire, it's getting close to being dark. So Kyra's gonna show me how to milk a goat. And I've never milked a goat before, so here we go. Well, we got everything we needed to milk this goat. I got hot water and a rag to wash her off. Kyra has a bowl, because I don't have a bucket yet, to milk her into, and we're heading back over here. Wish me luck. So I know you don't use a stand to milk her on, and so she's a little bit different. So what do we need to do to milk her?
So we just need a tree about this size, and I'll unhook this and I'll hook her to a tree and she'll just stand there for us.
Awesome.
I think this will be good. We're gonna take the warm water. We're nice and hot. Bring it out. Get her entire udder in the back and the teats. And I'm gonna even do like her stomach area, because while you're milking, you don't want any debris to fall in the milk, or just get it good. And then I put it back in here. So I'm gonna wash her off when we're done as well. And then the way I do it, she's a little uncomfortable now because she's not used to it, this area. I'm gonna put my knee so she doesn't step back. That's how I've been learning. And then with both of your hands, she knows that you're here. Okay, first couple, I'm gonna just go on the ground to clear out passageways there. All right, so that kind of cleans it off, you know? And then if she's gonna get naughty and step, I'm gonna just...
Gotcha.
Because I'm strong enough, and so are you, I'm sure, to just kind of
push her back.
Manhandle her a little bit, and yep. And then this tree is helping me too.
Hello.
So I put the knee.
And then.
Yep. And then she's gonna know that you're there because your forearms are there. There you go. And if you, like, you can tug a little bit, but if you start tugging, she gets a little irritated with you. Yeah.
Come here. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm getting used to it. I'm sorry. Gotta just think about it more with my left hand.
Oh yeah, that's weird. It's interesting. So sometimes they'll hold milk up for their kid if they know you're milking them. So you can kind of like press gently up, and so it'll drop it.
Like the kids do, they hit it.
But yeah, exactly. So I'll kind of do that sometimes and just make sure I try to get her milked out as much as I can so that it's not sitting in there.
Kyra's so much better than me.
Well, you do it once or twice and then you'll feel comfortable with it. I mean, the first couple times I did it, she knocked over the bowl, so it was frustrating, but we were getting used to each other. And I'm gonna wipe her down again here. All right.
And that's that, huh?
Yeah. And so she's really good if you give her a snack before or after, but during she's kicking you off, so. I'll usually do it before and then I have to watch her because those two will push her off. So.
What kind of snacks does she like?
She likes chicken feed, and that'll give you more milk too because the protein will increase her milk production. Are you drinking that?
Okay, so I guess it's time to go strain this, right?
Yes.
We have such wonderful friends because along with bringing us goats, they also brought us something else that I've been needing because the one I have is so rickety, it's about to fall over. And so we're gonna strain out all this new goat milk on my new table. This is so fantastic. It doesn't rock whenever you touch it. This is, oh, my dreams are coming true, guys.
All right. Let's strain it through the cheesecloth. Okay. Usually I'll rinse this before I re-strain it into this.
Oh, sorry, you lid on.
Then I'll just strain it again. All right, so take this off.
Look at there. Milk. So awesome. I know Mike is super excited about having dairy goats. He's been wanting them for a while, and he may be the one milking Hazel for the first little while. So, I don't know. Have to wait and see. Look here. We got 3 strands on there. So how's it going over here?
Getting close, almost there. How'd the milk go? Got some milk for me for my cereal in the morning?
Actually, we do. I don't know how good of a milker I am, but we have a quart of goat's milk in the fridge.
There we go. Was that your first time milking a goat or milking anything?
Yes, first time. First time. Oh.
I milked a cow before. I've never done a goat, so look forward to doing that. It was actually pretty therapeutic when I milked the cow when we were at Justin's and Rebecca's.
Well, from hearing the instructions that Justin gave you to milk the cow. It sounds very similar to milking a goat.
Yeah, but I hear a goat's a lot faster. It took a significant amount of time to do the cow.
It went pretty quick.
There we go.
Only a few minutes.
I like quick chores that you get to enjoy fairly quickly.
Selah, are you enjoying Basil?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's enjoying you too. He's just saying hey to everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Natural. Yep.
So when you got started, you just wrapped it around this post here and pulled the line around?
Just to give myself some excess. You know, you always want a little bit in case you need a, you know, have some excess wire. So.
Okay, and now you're just taking that off because that would ground out.
Right. This would
there.
ground out, and it wouldn't work if you left it like that. And so at this point, now everything has to be touching plastic. Down here, it's still a little messy, but down here I'm starting to weave it all together, and then just like that, I'll cut it back right there and help the wire have a current that goes all the way through and circles around.